So, before we get started, I wanted to go over, oh my gosh, it's nice. I'm getting all this natural light, which I really appreciate. It's a beautiful day today, beautiful. So I put on the Fenty Beauty, body sauce. I was going to say body blur, but no, this is body sauce. This is the more toned down version of her original body bling, maybe, I don't know, or is that Scott Barnes body bling, I don't know. Anyway, this is the more toned down version of what she originally came out with, I think 2 years ago or so. I like the toned down version, but again, I think it's just like it's a different color. It's a different color than the Vita Liberata body blur, but it has the same finish. It's a tiny bit of a glow, but is this Body Sauce Body Blur Body Luminizing Tint HD Skin Finish? It's all the same. The thing is, when I first put it on, I don't like it. Either one, actually. Because it seems to emphasize my horrible skin tone that I have. Like the, sun damage. Wrinkles and crinkles on your skin. And, however, if I wait a few minutes, it's not bad. It has a little bit of a blurring effect and a tiny bit of luminizing or luminization or whatever you want to call it. And I do kind of like that. I haven't worn it out in the sun. There is no SPF, so I'm kind of not going to do that anyway unless I put an SPF under it. I did use a tiny bit of my almond oil on my skin because I love it. And because I need a little bit of moisturizer. But I don't know. I'll let you know as I go along. But it's not so bad. It's pretty expensive. So I don't know if it's worth it. So my computer keeps shutting down. So anyway, don't mind my hair. I just had these little clips. I wanted to throw my hair up really fast. But speaking of hair, I don't know if you've ever tried the L'Oreal Evive 8-Second Wonder Water. I did see a lot of reviews on this, and that's why I bought it, and I wanted to try it. And this stuff is like, okay, you can't use it too much because the number one ingredient is alcohol. And, right? Yeah. Okay. So, you put it in your hair. You pour it in your hair. Try not to touch your scalp. And you leave it in for 8 seconds and you rinse it out. And what I do is I use a conditioner afterwards. And this stuff, now, again, don't use it that often. But for me, I use it once a week. Hopefully that's okay. I haven't seen any damage to my hair, but my hair is so soft. I mean, like, soft. And you can get it at Walgreens for like $10. I can't find my Chanel foundation or my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush serum or whatever you call that. I can't find it. And every time I can't, what's that? When I can't find something, I go out of my mind because although I have a lot, I know where everything is. And when I'm missing something, I'm a mental case. And right now, I'm a mental case. I mean, it'll pop up. It's not like somebody came into my makeup room and stole my Chanel foundation. That'd be ridiculous. But calm it down. We're going to do a bronzy look. So I self-tanned this morning, and I'm trying to run out of all my self-tanner from last year. the Neutrogena, which I love, that airbrush spray, and what else do I have? The L'Oreal tan. I love it. I think that stuff works great. But I did buy, on the Sephora sale, I did buy the Saint-Tropez Express Tan and the water drops tan, or water. I got it in a spray actually. Or did I? Yes, I did. But I don't want to try that yet till I run out of everything that I have, because, you know, it's starting to drive me a little nuts, everything that I have. I just want to run out. I want to run out of that first, and I'm going to start using that because I'm happy with my leftovers. This is going to be one of those days where I go from coffee to wine. It is. I know it. But I did want to tell you about the Coola Sunless Tan Anti-Aging Face Serum. Now, I've been using this for a long time, and I love it. I use this on my my face and my neck and my chest. And it is a great self-tanner. Of course, you can build upon it, but I just use one coat. So I bought these little finger mitts at Ulta. Didn't want my nails. I'm going to do them later too. I'm a hot mess right now. And I need to get a pedicure, which I think I'm going to do later also. I'm thinking about bringing Chris with me so he can get his first pedicure just for fun. But anyway, I bought these at Ulta. They're little finger mitts, okay, for tanning your face. So I do a squirt, one squirt. I dab it together and then I put it all over. It really gives me an even look with my self-tan. I usually go in for a second squirt and do it all over again. Make sure I get every spot, and I'm good. I love it. These things are so cute, and I like the fact that I can stick my fingers in here like little oven mitts and go over my face. This is an anti-aging serum. So I basically use this under my makeup as a serum. I don't add too much else except, you know, I wait for it to soak in and dry, and then I'll put a moisturizer on. But this is really nice. It feels good. It's 70% organic, daily use, gradual tan treatment. I've had a few people ask me, you know, what to use on their face as a self-tanner because everything else is kind of drying, and this is it. I love this. And I do notice that a lot of brands are coming out with more anti-aging serums that are sunless tan. But this, I'm pretty sure this was the first. And I love it. And it lasts a long time. I think it's pricey, but it lasts a really long time. And if you think about it, any type of anti-aging serum is pricey anyway, so why not get a sunless tan while you're at it? So meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead in with my moisturizer and my eye cream just to get things started here to get our little bronzy look going. And I'm going to start with my squalene, my 100% squalene oil from Ordinary. I'm using a tiny drop only because my face feels a little dry. I'm just going to pat it in. That's all I want to do. Eye cream. I'm loving the Eyes Baby Eye Cream. Also anti-aging and firming. It's from Fleur and B. I think this came in a FabFitFun box. And I'm just going to use a little bit for some hydration under the eyes. I'm using a new moisturizing cream that this was gifted to me. And I think it came from a Birchbox. It's called Paris Hydra 24 Plus Cream Glacy. You know me, I can't pronounce anything. This is beautiful, gorgeous. I mean, this moisturizing cream, like I wasn't expecting such luxury, but this is luxurious. I really wasn't sure about the price, but when I went online, I saw it was like $48. I'm just using a tiny bit, but this just feels so luxurious. I mean, we were thinking about going to a winery today, but it's an hour and a half drive. It's my niece's birthday party, And although it sounds like a lot of fun, we are such in the middle of like revamping some rooms in this house. Oh my gosh, but what I love on a beautiful day to go to a winery. So I'm really still in between what I want to do. Chris wants to stay home and of course work on the house. But apparently they're going to have food trucks and they're really, and my, you know, a lot of my family's going to be there. So this is it's a tough decision for me. Because normally I would go with Chris, but I could go by myself, but then I can't drink. So that's not fun. Chris normally, he won't drink. He'll let me drink. But if he wants to stay and work on the house, and I understand. So what am I going to do? So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. This is that watery foundation. It's very light coverage. It's light coverage, but and it has little droplets of foundation in it. I think in like a gel formula. This is a favorite of mine, kind of a staple. It is watery, but again, luxurious. It's worth it. This is one foundation that is worth it. If you like a light coverage, however, velvety and glowy, and just does something to your skin. I'm going to use something a little different right now. I don't know if I've used it with you guys before, but I've had this for a while. It's Rhodial Banana Lowlighter. So it's kind of, it's a low lighting conceal. It's a highlighter without the shimmer. That's really what it is. And I'm going to put this on various parts of my face. It comes with this dough applicator, and I'm going to use it as a concealer and a lowlighter. And I'm going to go ahead with the Beauty Blender and blend it in. This is a very lightweight formula. And you can also use it like on the highlights of your cheeks if you want kind of a highlighter without the shimmer. But it also really, it works really well as a, to hide shadows. It does a really good job hiding shadows. So it works really nice. If I'm having a good day under my eyes, this is great. If I'm not having such a great day under my eyes, and you know what I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going in with something heavier, because I'm not. I never do. Heavier is worse. Less is more when you're older. Fake a week. This is the best thing I've ever discovered. Fake a week. This is supposed to be used as an eyeliner, you know, but not me. Not me. I'm going to use the Tata little blender here for that. Tata, did I say that right? Tata? Tatiana? Oh, Tati Beauty. I haven't seen her in so long that I don't know what her name is anymore. Oh, God. I love this. I feel like a teenager. I'm going to do my eyebrows because I haven't done that yet. I bought the Huda eyebrow pencil. This is an ultra fine eyebrow pencil. It's waterproof, smudge proof, 24-hour long wear, which it really does because I've tried it. And the color that I have is a light brown, right? Light brown, of course. Now, there's the little brushy thing on one end. But micro thin, I thought the It Cosmetics made a micro thin eyebrow pencil, which they do, and it is very thin. This is thinner than that. I mean, that is the thinnest pencil I have ever seen. It's as thin as a safety pin. Like, seriously. It's seriously just as thin as like the middle of a safety pin. Okay? The only thing about this is you got to be really careful, because this is not a creamy consistency. This is a pencil consistency, like a number 2 pencil. So because it's so thin, you have to use gentle hands. You have to use light hands. If you use a heavy hand, it's going to break. And it's going to keep breaking until you're out of it. You have to use a very light, gentle hand while using this. It was so funny because I was out with my mother. We went to lunch and I bought her one because she loves the thin pencils. And I said, Mom, you have to use a very gentle hand. Now, we're from New York, so we're hard with everything. You know, we're like, That's just how we all are. And, but I said, you have to use a light hand with this. You know, use a very light hand, gentle hand. We're having a couple of drinks and she's going, Jeannie, yes, I'll do that. I know, I can. And I'm like, well, you know how you're hard with stuff. She goes, I know how to be gentle with makeup. I know what I'm doing. You know, I know how to do this. And I said, okay, great, you know. So she pulls out a compact and she starts putting it on her eyebrow, and snap, it came right off. I was like, told you. That was funny. But you don't have to press hard to get the color out. It's weird because it's not, even though it's not creamy, it's definitely pigmented. Oh, what is that? No. If you use the Tweezerman tweezers, and if they dull up at the ends, they have guarantees and warranties where you can send them back and they'll resharpen it. I don't know if any of you knew that, but so eyes are next. So the eye makeup that I'm going to use is the Bobbi Brown Vanilla and the Laura Mercier Cobblestone. Really nice colors, keeping it simple because we're just going to do the Bronzy. Anyway, vanilla's pretty. I'm not going to use a primer because this is vanilla. And I'm going to just go ahead on the lid and below the eyebrow and use my fingers to blend. Because this is a cream, you can use your fingers to blend a cream. And I want to go all the way down to my eyelashes because that's what gives a wide-eyed, unhooded look. Just vanilla. That's simply what it is. And I love the Laura Mercier Cobblestone. It's a very neutral taupey brown. It's a grayish brown. And I'm just going to go right here. And again, I'm going to blend it with my fingers. This is not as creamy as the Bobbi Brown, so you got to act quickly. But it's a neutral. It's just a neutral. So for eyeliner, I'm going to use 2 different eyeliners. The Benefit Roller Liner eyeliner. This is in brown. I love this roller liner. It's the easiest inky eyeliner you will ever come across. Ever. This lasts a long, long time. Very thin, precise, easy. And if you notice, I don't go all the way to the end of my eyelashes. I end it right, I'd say, a couple eyelashes in. Do a little tiny bit of a wing to bring it up, but that's what prevents your eyes from going down as you get older, because everything starts to droop as you get older. So you want to do everything you can to bring it back up, and you want to end. You don't want to go all the way to the end, because the end of your eyes just naturally start to sag down. So you want to give the appearance of your eyes still lifted and going up. So you want to kind of go, you don't go to the end of your eyelashes, end it about 3 to 4 eyelashes in, and just kind of do that tiny bit of wing. Or you can do, if you want a more of a dramatic wing, do a more dramatic wing, but end it early. For the tight line, I'm going to use the Pillow Talk Charlotte Tilbury. This is the color's Pillow Talk. A kind of a reddish brown. And I'm just trying to add a little bit of a different color. So I'm only going to put that into the tight line. Going to use the Lancome mascara, Lancome Hypnose, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is a gorgeous mascara, and this is in brown, because I'm sticking with the brown. Don't try this at home. I learned this from my sister growing up. She used to separate her eyelashes with a safety pin, and I did everything that she did. Everything. Like, I had thick hair, thick lashes, everything before I had kids. After my first baby, everything stayed the same. As a matter of fact, I weighed 120 pounds when I went into the delivery room with him, and he weighed 8 pounds and 11 ounces. I was just tiny then. Like, my normal weight was like 95 pounds. I'm, small boned. I don't weigh that anymore. But that was just, I was small boned. It wasn't like I was unhealthy. And then when I got pregnant with my second son, I lost weight. I mean, I lost like 8 pounds in the first couple of months, even though I ate. But that was just my metabolism back then. I have a very high metabolism. But after I gave birth to my second child, that was that. Like, my hair thinned out, my boobs flattened up. What else? Oh, yeah, eyelashes, none. Just everything changed after that, my hormones. And then all I would hear is your body goes back to normal after 7 years. Well, 3 years later I got pregnant again, so I had to wait another 7 years. But by then, nothing went back to normal. Nothing. That's not true. After 7 years, your body does not go back to normal. Your body gets worse, because then here comes perimenopause. Anyway. So now we're gonna start the bronzy look, and I'm going to start with the Rhodial Glow Drops. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it's not really that bronzing. It isn't, but I guess it's a darker, like, as you can see, it's not that bronzing. It's more of a foundation color, I would say. But it's just bronzy. I mean, it's just shimmery. It's got a real lit from within consistency to it. And Just gonna dab it up here. Need a little bit more. Another drop. But it's very hydrating. It feels really good. Next, I'm going to use Tower Cream Blush. This is a luminous tinted balm, and I think it's luminous tinted balm. Cheeks and lips. Blend onto cheeks and lips. This is the Beach Please. Wait a minute. No. What the color is, wait, where's the color? Oh, Power Hour. The color is Power Hour. This is glowy, very glowy, but not sparkly, but glowy. And I'm using this as a bronzer because I'm using this as a bronzer blush. I may add a little bit of pink somewhere along the line, I don't know, but this is the color here. It's kind of a terracotta color, I would say. I like bronzers with some red in it. Just seems to look better on me. Because I like that natural sunburny / tan look, and that's what I feel like this does. And I'm going to use my blush brush for this. And it is very pigmented. I don't know why there's stuff on it, but I'll swatch it for you. I don't know what that is. So you can see it's bronzy. Oh my gosh, why won't this square? It's bronzy with some red. Just like the new Chanel bronzer. They came out with a darker color, thank God. And that's the same. It's a bronzer, but it has some red in it. And I'm really attracted to that because although you want to just use a tiny bit for lighter skin, I love that intensity of it because to me, on my skin, which I have medium light, actually no, I have medium skin with neutral undertones. So for me, that color just seems to, I think, work for me. But anyway, I'm just going to dab a tiny bit. And you can see it's very pigmented, but really pretty. Now with this kind of blush, I'm seeing like a lot of makeup artists always going right up here, but I think with more of a bronzing blush, you want to go here, okay? Because that's the natural, because that's where the sun hits you naturally. So although I do go up here, I do actually, and I'll do the ears. Got to do the ears, okay? I don't care what anybody says. So I go up here with it all. It's very pigmented again, so, but definitely blendable. And you know, here the sun hits you here. The sun doesn't really hit you here, but you got to do under the jawline. Yeah. So you don't want to do too much, but I am because I'm having fun. So that's where the sun hits you, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you wanted to, I mean, on one hand, if you want to go up here because you want to lift the face and everything, well, yeah, you know, I get it. But if you want to look natural, you want to put the bronzer or the bronzing blush or whatever you want to call it in the areas that the sun's going to hit you, you know? Just make sure that you're not giving yourself the raccoon look, you know, where you're putting all this highlight here and then you're putting that there and now you look like you were wearing sunglasses all day, which that's another natural look. But I'm going to go ahead and blend some of that right here so that I don't do that. But I think it's pretty and it's natural. And I think I need a little bit of a color though. A little bit of a pink color. So with this, I'm going to go ahead with the Vanish Hourglass in Sacred. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I think these are new. But this is just a real pretty pink, peachy pink. Very pigmented. It looks a little coral on my hand, but it's a peachy pink. And I'm just going to use a little bit just to add color, and I am putting it on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to go ahead and blend with my finger. This is just to add a little bit of color, just a little bit. Still sticking with the bronzy. So that's Sacred. So that's just a little bit of color over the bronziness. Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy High Luster in Languid Love. I'm pretty sure they discontinued this, but I think I ordered it on eBay. Yeah, I did. You can always find, you know, what you're looking for somewhere else. But this is also, ooh, this is also glowy, shimmery. The pencil that I'm going to use with this is Bobbi Brown Cocoa. I usually use, well, you know, cocoa and bronze. I think it'll go together, right? And I'm overlining my lip on accident. Yeah, I think this color kind of goes perfect with the bronzy look. Now, Languid Love. The number to this one is 109 in case you ever find it. Now this is more of a nude, maybe daytime look, and glowy. Really pretty, this one. Really pretty for a daytime look. Going in with the cocoa again. So for this one, I'm going to use the NARS, again NARS. This is the Orgasm Lip Balm, and it's a pink, but it's a barely there pink, and I think that this might look really nice with the blush that I use from Hourglass. And it has just a little bit of a pink tint to it. Cocoa. Now I'm going to go in with the Buxom White Russian Lip Gloss. This is White Russian Sparkle. So I bought the White Russian Cream and I got the White Russian Sparkle. And since I'm going with the glowy, I want to use the lip gloss. This is light, a very light pale pink, but it's just so pretty. That glowy light lip with the dark bronze or medium to darker is just gorgeous. And I'm really surprised how well this went with the Cocoa Lip Liner. The Cocoa Lip Liner, it's such a neutral color. I think that it just kind of goes with anything. But, so anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my bronzy look. I hope maybe you were able to find something that you liked. If you like the Tower Beach Please and Power Hour, I think this is like $20 at Sephora. I love this. At first when I tried this, I didn't know how to make it work because I was using it as a blush instead of a bronzy blush, you know, so it's like trying to go here and it just kind of was looking terracotta on me, and as a blush I didn't like it, but I thought, you know what, why don't I use this as a bronzer, a bronzing blush, which is when I go across the face and everything, and I definitely loved it, especially with the Hourglass Sacred blush. I have 2 of these, and these blushes, I mean, they're $46 each. So, quite pricey. However, they last long. They make your skin look flawless. They're not cheap, but they don't look cheap. They're a high-end, gorgeous, gorgeous blush, and they do last, and they're not sparkly or shimmery, which I like because, you know, when you use it over a nice luminous bronzer, this is the kind of blush that you would want to use. But I don't know, meanwhile, Sacred, actually every color in this line you will love, every color. I have the, oh God, I don't know what it's called. The other one that I have is Adore. Okay, now when you see Adore online, you may think it's a red, like it looks like a red. It does. Although it's not their red color, it's because they do have a red color. It's more of a burgundy, or I don't know, something like that. But when you put it on, it becomes like a dark pink. I wouldn't even say berry, even though it looks like a berry on my hand. If you look closer, it almost looks like an intense pink. So when you put it on, it's an intense pink. Like if you're looking for a pink color on your cheeks, this is gorgeous. I mean, I thought I bought this for fall and winter. I thought I'll hold on to it till then, but I decided to try it. I put it on my cheeks and I'm like, whoa, I mean, this is gorgeous. This is like a gorgeous, intense, pigmented pink. And I mean, oh my gosh, it was so pretty, and it lasted the longest time. So this is more of a neutral peachy pink, lighter pink. This is like an intense pink. You can't go wrong. These are beautiful summer colors. So yeah, I know, pricey, I know, but gorgeous. I'm gonna leave my hair like this because I want my hair out of my face. That's all. I'll throw on some earrings and whatever, right? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I love you, and I will see you soon. You done watching?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, you're bored.
But we're done. We're done with this video. We're done.
5, 4,
Hit the like button.
3, 2...